inkproducts.com has now released its newest refill kit for HP's new 902 cartridges. That's their new cartridges, although they still are exactly like their old 564 or 934, 935 cartridges. They're basically identical. The only thing they changed was the chip. Now this is a 902 cartridge. I have one of our refill clips I put on it. You can get them so you can store extra cartridges if you want to fill up extra cartridges. Now I want to point this out. This is all you're going to get in the cartridge, that much foam filled with ink. There might be a little bit more over here, but that's it. If you buy the XL black, you get a bigger compartment here and then another compartment up here. That's all the ink you're going to get. The cartridge takes approximately 6 to 8 milliliters of ink. Now we have a new tool, the refill station, because basically what you do is you take the cartridge off, the 902, and then you're going to snap it right in like that. See, now that's a 564, same as the 902s, identical. Except on these cartridges they made them black, these they have them in colors. But it goes right in and that's it. There you go, right in and that's it. Okay, now it's ready to fill. Now when you see a little bit of ink, a little bubble out right there, then you know you're full. You're going to put as much ink as you can into this sponge area, as much as you can. So what we do is we take a syringe, and now I usually use a little cup, and then I pour my ink into that cup. So then it's easier to get out. I always build this little station here. Then what I can do is I can fill up the syringe all the way up. And then I always wear rubber gloves if you want to, or have a paper napkin handy. Then I go on in the little clip, or the little tip that holds on to that little hose, which is going to feed the cartridge. It's going to fill it from the bottom up, just like filling a bathtub. So then I'm going to slowly inject it. And you're not to wash these out, the syringes or the stations. You don't need to. It's American-made ink. It will not clog the printhead. Now I usually stop when I'm doing it, give it a chance to absorb into that sponge a little bit more. So don't be in a big rush. I recommend you get 2 sets. 1 set filled, 1 set in the printer. And then this way you can just swap. Now that was 12 milliliters of ink. So I don't know how much ink is. See there? There's a little bubble came up. Now I'm full. Now I'm full. I'll let it sit there for a minute. Wipe this off. Now there again, I'm showing a 564, but it's identical to the 902. The only difference is that's a color casing, that's a black casing, and they changed the chip on the bottom. Now when you fill them and you show no ink level on the printer, that's okay. They'll just keep printing. And when you run out of ink, so you want to go up like this, that's helped run it. When I lifted it like that, some of the ink ran back into here. So there, that's it. I'm done. And look what that, out of 12, I put a little over, let's say we put 5 milliliters of ink in it. So that's what I said, they don't take a lot of ink. Now when you take them out, you can put them right in a printer, or if you have 2 sets, you can get the refill clips, which we're going to give you, and then you're going to store it like that. Now it's already filled and stored. Then you can take this, blot it up. I draw back on the syringe. That draws any excess ink in there, and I can return it to the bottle. Now, I recommend you don't wash these out. Some people do, okay, but don't wash the syringe out. That's it. Put it in the printer and you're ready to print. That's how simple it was to fill these cartridges. You don't have to use any drills, no drills. You don't have to drill anything. You don't have to make holes in anything. The little refill stations work awesome. And if you have the black cartridge, there's a large one for the black cartridge. So go to inkproducts.com for the latest refill kit for HP 902 cartridges, and also that same kit will work in the 934 and 935 cartridges. Ink Products also has another product called the CIS Black Tower ink refill system. Now it's a bottle of ink sits outside. We run a hose up to it. Have the cartridges in there. So now all you do is fill the bottles. You don't have to buy cartridges. That's another alternative you have. I just want to show you some of the quality. That's our ink with our photo paper. Look at that quality. And that was done at Disney. And this is from an iPhone. So the colors that you're going to get from our American-made ink, which will not clog a printhead, is awesome. It's another way to save money, and you can keep printing without buying cartridges. So go to inkproducts.com.